Welcome to room number 406 at the Premier Inn, Waterloo, London.
Yep.
Inside the room, and immediately you come through the door, you have a small sort of little cloakroom area with a couple of hooks to hang your coat, and a mirror, obviously, to make sure you look nice when you're going out. Right, so into the room, and it's not a big room, it's not a small room, but it's not what you class as a big room, definitely not. You've got, as you come onto the left, you've got a nice mirror that sort of has lights on, so you can do your makeup and things, and underneath there a hairdryer, next to where you can hang some clothes. And then in the same unit you have your television and your teas and coffees. Now, when we first arrived, we've been here 3 nights now. When we first arrived, you got sort of 2 teas, 2 coffees, which isn't really a lot for 2 people. You'd like more than that. The second night we got a lot more teas and coffees. We probably got 5 or 6 tea bags and a few coffees, which was, you know, much better. And then the final night we actually came back and there were just 2 teas and coffees. So I think it depends very much on which person services the room. Now, it's in the morning, so obviously we spent the night here, so you can't say that this is how it looks when you first arrive. I have tried to make the bed to give it some idea of what it looks like, but it's a good sized double with obviously lights at either side of the bed. Then there's a desk, and as you can see with the desk, it's not a bad sized desk, good enough certainly for one person to work on, but it's got plenty of plugs. So just sort of looking outside. Now the view is not fantastic. I mean, you're looking straight onto another building. That is the main, I think it's Waterloo Road, I think, down there. But we're sort of on the 4th floor, so you don't tend to see the traffic, and also you don't hear that much. Now, it's a very busy road, but as you can make out, there's not a great deal of sound. Obviously when a police vehicle goes by it's a bit louder, but the general traffic is not bad at all. Into the bathroom, and as you can see, you've got the usual sink, you've got the toilet. Obviously we're just about to leave, so all the towels are scrunched up there. We've also got a shower. Now it's not it's sort of a fixed nozzle shower, so it's not one you can sort of pull down and, you know, give a good scrub of the nooks and crannies. I'm afraid it's a fixed one, which I, you know, prefer the other style when you can actually move the head around. But even so, it's a nice power shower, so it certainly does its job. And that's the bathroom. So into the room, you've got Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi included, and the Wi-Fi is okay. You can stream Sky occasionally. It does buffer. So watching live TV is a little difficult. Netflix is fine, and obviously email, etc. That's perfectly good. There is an ultimate Wi-Fi which you can pay extra for, and I guess that will give you far better bandwidth and better viewing. What can I say about the cost? So we got this 3 nights for 447. Now, whilst you might think, oh, that's a little bit steep, it was actually over the New Year. So we have been here on the New Year's Eve. So the New Year's Eve was 200, and the other prices were just a fraction over 100. So it's not too bad when you consider we were here for New Year's Eve in the centre of London. And location-wise, we are literally about 50 yards from Westminster Bridge. So slap bang in the middle of sort of all the festivities. So for location-wise, that was brilliant. The rate didn't include breakfast, so if you want breakfast it's another £10 per person each. We chose not to do that because we don't particularly want to have to go down for breakfast, and would rather get off and get out and see what's happening in the world and get something a little bit later. But this has been the Premier Inn, room 406 at the Premier Inn, Westminster. Oh, it's actually called Premier Inn Waterloo, but it is literally about 50 yards from Westminster Bridge. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please check back, as there's plenty more room reviews to come.